Hello, my name is Melissa Anderson, and I'm excited to share my reflections on my MBA journey here at Post University, a journey that has truly transformed me both personally and professionally. To be honest, I wavered for almost 2 years about whether to commit to getting my MBA. I hadn't been in college for nearly 20 years, and as a single working mom at 42, balancing everything felt daunting. But everything changed when I reached out to Post and was connected with Jennifer Oquindo. Her kindness, encouragement, and clear guidance through the enrollment process gave me the push I needed to get started. Jennifer made everything feel simple and approachable, and for that, I'm truly grateful. When I began my first courses, I felt completely out of my depth. Balancing school, work, and motherhood was overwhelming. Many evenings were spent in tears trying to keep up with assignments, new technology, and professors' expectations. It was hard, but I never gave up. There were a lot of small but meaningful changes I made to stay afloat. I started making a full use of lunch breaks to write discussion board responses or complete weekly readings. Sometimes I'd cook dinner with my laptop open on the kitchen table, reading an article or finishing a paper while stirring pasta. I found myself doing schoolwork on the sidelines of soccer games, waking up early, staying up late to keep pace with assignments, all while still showing up fully for my family and my team at work. It wasn't perfect, but over time, I learned to organize time better and found a rhythm. That balance, imperfect but deeply personal, became one of my greatest achievements during this program. One of the biggest surprises for me was how much I enjoyed corporate finance. I've never been confident or very good with math, and I was very intimidated. But Dr. Nguyen teaching style made the subject approachable and even enjoyable. It actually ended up being one of my favorite courses, and I gained confidence I didn't expect to have. And actually, based on her teachings, I invested in the stock of the company that I chose for my project in that class. And when I invested, it was closing at $8 and an unprofitable company. And recently it closed at $50 and is now functioning in the green. And I credit all of that knowledge I gained from that course. Some of the courses are honestly a blur. That's how much we packed into this journey, but every single one had an impact. I especially loved business strategy and planning and healthcare quality management, quality and financial management. They gave me practical tools and strategic thinking that I've already applied in my current role as a clinical lab supervisor. While the core classes were very helpful, I would have appreciated more courses specifically tailored to the healthcare management concentration. That would have helped connect our learning even more directly to the complex issues we face in the healthcare field. This program taught me how to build strong organizational culture and how essential it is to make employees feel seen, valued, and supported. That lesson has been vital to my growth, especially since I was promoted to a leadership role during the program. A milestone I genuinely attribute in large part to the strategic, financial, and leadership skills I developed throughout this MBA program. The knowledge I gained gave me the confidence and competence to step into that role successfully. Of course, no program is perfect. While most professors were excellent and responsive, a few were quite absent and took a long time to return grades or respond to questions. As a learner, timely feedback is so important, and the lack of it made some weeks feel harder than they needed to be. On the flip side, I want to give a huge shout out to Dr. Ems. He's by far the fastest grader I've had this entire journey. And as someone who always wants immediate feedback, that was fantastic and very much appreciated. Teamwork was another area that had its ups and downs. I worked with students from other countries in different time zones, different work styles, and learning approaches. Sometimes it was a challenge, but it taught me patience and flexibility and what it really means to be a supportive leader. I've stayed in contact with some of my teammates, and I hope to continue those friendships well into the future. And then there's the capstone itself, exhausting and rewarding, much like the entire program. It really pulled together everything we've learned, and it pushed me in new ways. It definitely wasn't easy, but completing it has felt like crossing a finish line I once thought was out of my reach. My recommendations for improving the program would be to continue building out, specifically for me, more healthcare specific coursework within the concentration or more concentration classes, period, and ensuring that all professors remain consistently available and timely with grading. Looking back now, I'm truly amazed at how far I've come. From tears and uncertainty to confidence and career advancement, this experience has changed me. I'm proud of what I've accomplished, and I'm deeply thankful to Post University, my professors, and my classmates for being part of this journey. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with all of my newfound free time, but I'm definitely excited to find out. Thank you all for listening to my reflections, and I hope my story encourages others who may be unsure to take that next step. This journey has been one of growth, challenge, and transformation, and I'm proud of every single minute of it. Thank you.